So, I started recording this, or, excuse me, sorry. I would have been in frontlines maybe an hour ago, but I opened up OBS, and my audio was just simply not working. I don't know why my settings decided to die. My audio was working on the first day of having Windows 11, and I guess it just decided to stop. So that's annoying. I have a solution at the moment, but it's not a solution I enjoy. Because I've been using I use voice meter. Excuse me. I use voice meter to separate audio. So I have my game audio separated from my my browser and Spotify and Discord, right? My game audio is by itself, and Spotify, my web browser, Firefox, we have a friend named Firefox, and Discord, like Discord voice, are all different. Yeah. Or they're all separated from each other, so I'm not sure what these guys are doing. They have chosen us to be the ones getting wrecked. Why did you do that to me? Huh? Kills. Oh, I just did not. Whatever. Anyways, I am very tired. As you can see, it's almost 3 a.m. I should have been asleep already. I should have uploaded this video and went to sleep already. But here we are. Anyways, the reason today that I am late is not because I am incompetent. It is because I'm incompetent, but also it's because I spent all day today hanging out with some friends, and I went to Tekken locals today. That was fun. And it's mostly because like I have 2 friends, or well, okay, I went with 3 other friends to locals, and that was incredibly fun. Those 3 other friends are like actually really good at Tekken, and I've been like trying to make them go to locals, right? Because they're good. So I've just been kind of like trying to force them to go to locals and like interact with the community, be super cool with all them, all that shit, right? And like I'm really bad at Tekken, right? I hadn't played Tekken in like, dude, this guy has been in so many of my matches. What the heck? I hadn't played Tekken in like maybe 2 months. Let me think. Today it's October. I didn't play in September. I didn't play in August. Yeah, it's been over 2 months since I played Tekken. And honestly, okay, I'll tell you guys my I went O2 obviously, and I kind of forgot that it was it's double elimination and not round robin like card games do. So I play Elisa, right? I already said it in my last game, on my last video. I played against the current number 2 ranked in our region, which I did pretty well with. I played on stream. Maybe I don't feel like rewatching it actually. I was gonna be like, maybe I was gonna say I was gonna rewatch it and then maybe like, I don't know, do something I guess, but I didn't feel like rewatching it. Yeah, I don't feel like rewatching it. I got destroyed obviously. I went 0-2, 0-4 if you count like the games. But I gave at least this guy played, his tag is Dragonov, and he played Horon, which annoys me. Not really annoys me, but I think it's funny. This guy plays, this guy's like really good. He plays, I haven't been to Tekken locals, like seriously. My first time going to Tekken locals was maybe 2019, 2018. So it's been about 5 years since then, right? And this guy's was there since that day, right? Like I saw him that day and I was like, this guy, he's a big one. He does a lot. And it's actually kind of cool because he used to be like not too talkative back then. Like trying to spark a conversation with him was kind of rough. But today, like, he was super chill. I enjoyed talking to him. That guy was awesome. But anyways, I went on stream with him. This is round 1. I went on stream to play with him, or play against him, and obviously destroyed me. However, it got to Tekken rounds are like first to 3. It got to 2-2. It got to 2 wins each, quite a bit of times. It was pretty nice. Or not quite a bit of times. I think it did both times, or at least one time, because I have this thing that I think he just was not ready for me to play super defensively. I play Tekken like incredibly defensively, right? So not only do I play Tekken like incredibly defensively, I play Tekken. I play fighting games incredibly defensively, but also I just did not. First of all, I was in player 2 side, which I'm already at a disadvantage because I played Tekken mostly online and I was mostly player 1 side for it, right? So I'm already like, man, this is gonna be rough. My movement, I do not know how to Korean backdash. I don't know how to KBD on the right side, so this is rough. I never bothered to learn it, which sucks because I wish I did. I wish I did back in Tekken 7 so that I could like have that thing, but oh well. And then I had what was it? What was I even talking about? Oh yeah. I still haven't talked about game 1. Yeah, the guy, I assume he was just not used to it, right? He was not used to me being super, super defensive, because a lot of the people in our region are crazy aggressive players. Like, our number 1 is currently a Claudio player, which is also a defensive character, but the way this guy plays Claudio is like super oppressive, like in your face oppressive type shit, right? So that's rough. There's that guy, there's well, of course him, Hwarang. Hwarang is already like naturally aggressive because he has all the stance switches, goes from flamingo to like fuck you stance. So that's it's pretty rough to play. Then there's I believe the current number 3 is a Xiaoyu, and Xiaoyu is already kind of like she just presses buttons and it works, right? That character, I feel like, I don't know, like obviously you have to put a lot of thought into it at the high level, but I mean, like, it's really hard to figure out what that character does at the end of it, right? So there's that guy, and then there's a June. Okay, June is not defensive, and I will not I will stand my ground with this. June is not a defensive character, and the reason why I say this is because, my god, like, a lot of the buttons just have like a million frames of end lag, right? And stun you for like a million years. Like, she's a very, like, animation-wise, she's very slow, but my god, does she just... She, like, her moves are animation-wise very slow, but, like, it's just, it's so rough, you know? I don't know, man. That's just from my experience, man. It just didn't go off my split stream. That sucks. But anyways, yeah. It's such an aggressive region that we have here. And because of that, I think I just threw him off with such a defensive gameplay, because he was like, I don't know. I was able to I kind of was in the zone, I'm not gonna lie, at least. Like, I felt like I knew what was going on, and I was able to go... I feel like I was able to, like, from stuff I've seen before, I was able to like, avoid some stuff and punish accordingly. My downside was that we played on the Pac-Man stage, and I don't know jack about the Pac-Man stage, man. Like, I've never played it. I was, like, so surprised when there was a floor break. And then the floor break happened, the guy did his combo, and I turned around, and I was like, there's a floor break! To some of my friends that were watching. Since I was on main stage, on stream, I turn around, and I'm like, there's a stage, there's a floor break, and then the guy threw me on the floor again, and I did that, I exploded, and the combo continued, and I was like, there's 2 floor breaks? That was crazy. I never played on that stage before. Yeah, I've never played on that stage before, and it really threw me off. However, yeah, playing that guy was incredibly fun because I was able to just, like, show that I'm not purely a scrub, I guess. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to explain myself here. Because a lot of people were watching and they were like, yo, and stuff like that. It was round 1, so not a lot of people were watching, obviously, but, like, I heard a lot of, like, voices that were not my friends reacting to my punishes, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, GG's to that guy, super chill guy, love that guy. A lot of the Tekken community is, like, pretty chill. For a while, it felt like a lot of the Tekken community was, like, super cliquey. As in, like, they only wanted to talk to themselves, or, like, within themselves, I guess. But what ended up happening was, why am I in my freaking mouse? But what I wanted to do was, yeah, whatever. But, what am I saying, man? Like, I'm trying to yap. I'm practicing yapping, and I'm just really bad at it. I'm really bad at, like, keeping my train of thought, you know? My train of thought just disappears. Anyways, match 2. I play against this guy that I've been to... Okay, the last time I went to Tekken Locals was maybe a year ago, right? And I remember this guy. I remember this guy because he has long hair, and he spoke a specific way that I cannot replicate. Or at least I cannot replicate without, like, feeling bad, because I have a specific voice in my mind right now, and I do not want to replicate it. But I remember this guy, mostly because I almost beat him last time, right? I felt really good playing against him, and if I had more practice before, and I remember thinking to myself before, if I had more practice, Which before I hadn't played Tekken in like 2 months again, right? But I remember before I was like, if I had more practice, I probably would have beaten him, right? He was playing Reina. This guy was playing Reina. And I remembered that too. I was like, I remember that. And then I remembered that he used an Xbox controller, specifically a blue one, and he had to get the converter for PS5. And I was like, I remember this. I do remember this. This guy's funny. So, yeah. That guy ended up being 3rd place in the tournament, so I got knocked out by number 2 and number 3 in the tournament, which sucks for the first 2, but it's whatever. Anyways, that guy, again, I had the same thing. I was like, man, if I had more practice, I would have won, you know? Because like again, I threw him off with my defensive playstyle. Nobody plays defensively as me at the locals, apparently. So yeah, I have a very poke heavy gameplay, and as I said in my previous video, right, the increase in health in one of the more recent patches messes me up, because there was like so many times where I just needed 1 or 2 more pokes, and in the previous patches I would have won already by those pokes, right? Like, I need 2 more pokes in order to win, and that's my like major game plan. So I don't know. It's just unfortunate how that goes. But yeah. Oh! Alright, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. That is how that goes. Wow, that's a really long range. I never noticed how long that range is. I thought it was like only 40. We won that. That's crazy. I'm also not on the top. I'm like 3rd in my team. 8 deaths. Yeah, fair enough. Damn. Well, thankfully I'm just able to yap. Well, I'm gonna finish off what I'm talking about for locals. I yapped for 17 minutes and I haven't even finished how I did with locals. Here, let me do. Let's go to the spreadsheet first. This is 10-18. This was Shatter. Oh, hold up. Shatter, Summoner. We were on the Maelstrom. Oh, is this our first Maelstrom win? Let's go. No, it's not, actually. I noticed we have one here. Number 1. And then 1, 2, 3. Funny. 7, 6, 9, 5. 7, 6, 9, 5. Okay. To finish off what I was saying before we leave. Yeah, there's just a bunch of. I feel like I could have beat him, but I just didn't have practice, and it is what it is. And I don't think I'll ever have practice because I am too lazy to open up Tekken. And also, I just like my training partners are like people I truly believe can get top 5 in the region, in our region. Like, come on, dude. And there's 3 of them too, or 4 of them actually. I truly believe those guys can hit like top 5 in our region. Like if they had gone to locals more often, but they just haven't. So it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, for the most part, that's pretty much it. But anyways, locals is really fun. The venue, this is a new venue that I've never been to. They had a bunch of rhythm games. That was awesome. I got to play Tunithim. God, I love Tunithim. I need to buy like those cotton gloves that people have, because God, my fingers hurt so bad. And also sliding on the plastic when my hands are like, my fingers are like a tiny bit moist, because the venue is a little bit hot. God, I need the cotton gloves, man. Like, God, it's like I'm about to like rip my finger, the skin on my fingers off. And also they have My, which that one I need gloves for. It's sliding across the plastic screen. No, it's rough. It's rough. All right. Anyways, yeah.